All right, so check it out. This is what happened. The up here, the cam chain tensioner failed, and when it failed, the cam chain jumped off the exhaust camshaft, and when that happened, it immediately stopped, which meant that the camshaft stopped rotating, and then when that happened, the bolt that holds my timing belt in place snapped off inside the exhaust camshaft. So what we're going to do today is we're going to remove this exhaust camshaft, and we're going to replace the cam chain tensioner, and hopefully that will remedy the situation. There could be additional problems, but we're going to just kind of start with the obvious and we'll go from there. So we'll kind of walk you through it with short intermittent videos. Tell me when.
Go.
Okay, so like I was saying, when the cam chain tensioner failed, the exhaust camshaft continued to rotate, and when that happened, the bolt that holds on the crank, the cam crank, busted. So as you can see, this bolt busted off on the inside of there, which left about a good inch, maybe inch and a half of thread still inside this exhaust camshaft. So unless you can mill that out or bore it out, which I don't have the tools to do, I just bought a whole new exhaust camshaft. So we're going to take that old one out, put this new one in, and then replace it with a new bolt to hold on the cam crank. However, collateral damage here is that when this bolt busted, the cam crank, the guy that lines with the exhaust camshaft, it busted off too. So now it just rotates freely without actually grabbing the cam and then turning it with a timing belt. So that's our collateral damage. So we're not going to finish the job today because I got to replace this. But in the meantime, we can take off the exhaust camshaft, and we can take off the cam chain tensioner, replace that, get that all ready, order this part, and then kind of pick it up from there.
Go.
All right, so this is going to be our first step, is that we're going to have to remove the valve cover gasket. And as we remove the valve cover gasket, if you can notice inside the grooves there's some silicone, especially on these edges right here. You want to make sure that no oil leaks out. So after we get this valve cover gasket off, we're going to take a razor blade and kind of scrape all this stuff and clean it all off and make sure that it's nice and clean. So we'll remove this one, and then when we get there, then we'll get ready to start removing our cam caps just for the exhaust camshaft. That's going to be our first task, and then we're going to take this off, and then we'll revisit it when we get to that next phase of the job.